All right, folks, so this is the trade that I took this morning on NASDAQ, okay? And in this video, I will do a completely and in-depth review for what drives me to take this short, right? So before anything, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. That's very important to the channel, right? And the second thing, if you're not in our Discord yet, you can join for free. The link's in description or in the bio, and you can join for free. And then there you have access to live room and swing trade room as well, okay, if fits for you, right? So just recapping this trade, I call it live, okay? Everyone in live can confirm this. I call this 3-hour trade live as I do every day, okay? So we're going to in-depth review of the reasons that why I took this trade, okay? And the first reason that I want to talk about, you guys, we're going to the dip charts. Okay, so now we are in the dip charts. This is the platform that I use daily for day trading NASDAQ. Okay, so here we are at the opening moment, right? So I will drop down the daily volume profile and keep the weekly volume profile. So in the weekly volume profile, okay, we have this P profile right here, okay, which indicate us the most volume is traded around this zone right here, okay, and we have our value at a high and value at a low right here, okay. So the main idea of the trade is get this value at a high right here until the value at a low. And that's exactly what we do, okay. But to do so, I need to see a failed auction right here, aka price needs to reject this level, right? In the start of the day, I was kind of bullish, right? Because if we took the daily profiles, we are kind of going up on daily profiles, right? So you have a daily profile here, daily profile here, daily profile here, and then we consolidate a little bit, right? And on the weekly profile, we already get the value at a low. So it kinds me drive to be more bullish at the beginning of the day, right? But for being bullish, I need to see the price accepting negotiating higher from this point, which clearly didn't. Okay, clearly the price didn't accept negotiating at this high right here, and we're gonna talk about in a few seconds why. Okay, but the first thing that I want you guys to notice, I go open the trade view again. In this, you can put on your trading view charts. Okay, this is the CVD, right? So I have the CVD right here, and in the beginning of the session, you see a huge CVD divergence right here. So here you have high, here you have high, right? Here you have a low, you have a low, and right here you have a high, and then you have a low. Okay, if you're gonna draw a trend line, where's my trend line? Right here. You're gonna take a high, right? And then a low from here. So you see a clearly CVD divergence right here. This is the first thing, okay? And what does it means? It means at the opening, okay, we try to push price higher. The buyers try to push price higher, but this buy right here that creates this new high has no volume. In fact, the volume was decreasing right here, right? So this is not sustainable because if you want to see a breakout, you want to see with a high volume breakout, okay? You need to see players accepting this price right here. This is important, okay? And in this case, we have the CVD divergence that confirms for us the buyers are not in control right here. You have no volume to sustain this long, okay? So most likely we're going to push price lower. And that's exactly what happens. But anyway, we're going to dive more deeply into the charts right now. So what I'm seeing here, I have this 5-minute charts, right? And what I expecting to continue pushing higher right here and thinking about longs is to price come here, break above like they did it, come back to this value at a high of the week, rejects, and continue pushing higher. So what do you see here? You see price breaking above, coming down, try to push higher, remember? that spike with no volume, get all those buyers absorbed right here. And all those buyers being absorbed right here, we can see right here on the footprint chart when we have this candle, okay, 15K pos 15K total volume and 1.8 total volume buyer right here. So you have a huge delta percentage, okay, and you see right here, okay, right here, you see a lot of buyers trapped in here, okay. If you zoom it out a little bit, you see what we call the tailet or tail, okay. This is this high volume node inside of the candle right here, so which means to us that are a lot of buyers trapped into right here and sellers are taking control again, right? So if you see the effort on these candles right here, you see that's a lot of effort to try to push price higher on this candle right here. We have 1.8k of delta percentage positive, right? And you see these both candles, you have like such a small effort and price are easily pushing lower. So which means to us, we have no buyer volume, okay? You need to build a certain context. You have no buyer volume. The sellers are more easily taking control of the sell, right? And where the sell trigger to me is at this point right here in this candle when we have this huge aggression of the sellers, right? So this candle confirms to me that sellers are in control in this part right here, okay? And this is a failed auction. We tried to push price higher, didn't accept higher prices and pushing price down from here, okay? And if you see the point of control of each candle right here, you can see we are pushing price lower and lower and lower, okay? This point of control of each candle, you see the high volume of each candle is lower and lower and lower. So this is confirming me that we're going to go lower, right? So once I get the short right here, I do believe in this candle right here, my stop comes above this high because if the price comes above here, it's going to invalidate my trading idea, my whole trading idea, right? And so I short right here when I have this volume confirmation, okay? Like sellers are really in control of the market. Sellers are really, really willing to push price down, right? So I took my short right here in this candle, right? Put my stop loss above here. And my target for this whole trade was the value at a low of the week, okay? Which happens to be in, I guess, early is about here, okay? Um, but anyway, you see you have a clear movement. We reject the value at a high of the week right here, right? And come straight into value at a low. That is where we close our trade, okay? So this is the whole point, is the whole scenario that I saw today on NASDAQ, right? So it's simply a failed auction on value at a high of a weekly profile, right? If we have our daily profile as well, you see that it's a rejection of this value at a high of the daily as well, okay? So this trade is called live, right? So if you want to learn more about order flow, if you want to learn more about context on trading, if you want to learn more about how things are actually done in the market, I highly suggest you to click the link below, join our Discord, and take our 3-day free trial, because there is a 3-day free trial on the live room, okay? And if you don't like, okay, you can cancel, and if it makes sense to you, okay, you join our live room and you can catch trades like this almost every day. Last week, we've been 6 days in a row in positive, and yesterday we took a stop, daily stop, and today we get this trade again. So we are overall with a very, very, very good result. So I invite you to join the Discord and join our community. Okay, so For this video is this. I hope you guys stay well and see you at next video. Bye bye.